World War I, also known as the Great War, was a global conflict that lasted from 1914 to 1918. The war involved the major powers of the world, divided into two opposing alliances. The Allies, led by France, Britain, and Russia, and the Central Powers, led by Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire. The war resulted in the deaths of millions of people, the displacement of millions more, and the redrawing of political boundaries across Europe and the Middle East. Causes. The causes of World War I were complex and multifaceted, but some of the key factors include the rise of nationalism, the arms race between the major powers, and a web of alliances that committed countries to go to war if one of their allies was attacked. The immediate trigger for the war was the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary by a Serbian nationalist in Sarajevo in June 1914. Timeline. The war officially began on July 28, 1914, when Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia. This led to a series of cascading events as other countries joined the conflict. Germany declared war on Russia and France, and Britain declared war on Germany. The war quickly became a global conflict as countries around the world, including the United States, Japan, and Australia, became involved. The war was marked by a series of major battles and offensives, including the Battle of the Somme, the Battle of Verdun, and the Battle of Gallipoli. New technologies, such as machine guns, tanks, and poison gas, made the fighting even more deadly and entrenched. End of the war. By 1917, the war had become a stalemate, with neither side able to gain a decisive advantage. However, the entry of the United States into the war on the side of the Allies, along with the collapse of the Russian Empire, tilted the balance in favor of the Allies. The war finally came to an end on November 11, 1918, with the signing of the Armistice of Compiègne. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in June 1919, officially ended the war and imposed harsh penalties on Germany, including significant financial reparations and the loss of territory. Impact. The impact of World War I was profound and far-reaching. The war led to the deaths of over 16 million people, including soldiers and civilians. It also led to the collapse of four empires, including the Ottoman Empire, and the redrawing of political boundaries across Europe and the Middle East. The war paved the way for the rise of Nazi Germany and the outbreak of World War II, which would be even more destructive than the first. The war also had a significant impact on culture and society. The horrors of the war led to a disillusionment with traditional values and a questioning of authority. It also led to the emergence of new art movements, such as Dadaism and Surrealism, which challenged traditional modes of representation. In conclusion, World War I was a defining moment in world history, shaping the course of the 20th century in profound ways. The lessons learned from the war, including the need for international cooperation and the dangers of nationalism and militarism, continue to resonate today.